Hello everyone. I know you probably didn't expect to see me again so soon, but I wanted to give a quick update on what happened at the end of my last video. As it turns out, drakes are actually another name for a male duck, so the one I was seeing in Falador wasn't a case of RuneLite misidentifying monster IDs, it's just that there's actually two different NPCs in the game with the exact same name. One of them is a fire-breathing level 192 Slayer monster, and the other one is a duck. So that's that mystery solved. Alright, see you later. Just wanted to give that quick update. No, I'm joking. We all know why I'm really here. Last week, I completed an achievement diary task, not a task risk, but a 100% legitimate completion, and I therefore ended this account. That wasn't some spur-of-the-moment decision, me being emotional or anything. I have always played with the mentality that completing tasks is essentially this account's hardcore status. So as soon as that task was done, I lost the proverbial red helmet, and the account was over. That's consistent with how I handled the first two times I completed tasks. I completely abandoned the account, and I started a new one. So with that in mind, when I made those planks, this account was done forever, and as I said, at this moment in time, I'm just not ready to completely rebuild and start this journey all over again. However, I got a lot of comments on the video and Discord and from my IRL friends who pretended to care, saying that I should just carry on with the account. The argument was pretty much that you're all watching this series because of the uniqueness of the account, and that hasn't been compromised just because I made 25 mahogany planks in Lumbridge. It wasn't like I went and got a fucking fire cape or something that actually would have helped me with Song of the Elves. For all intents and purposes, this account is in the exact same position it was before, just with a slightly higher number in the numerator of achievements completed. So if it were up to me, yes, the account would be over. But at the end of the day, I don't just play this account for myself as much as I do enjoy it. I also play it for you, the viewer. The person watching this video on YouTube right now with their mouse hovered over the unsubscribe button. And with that in mind, I think I really would regret ending the series on such a flat note. It was 18 and a half episodes of build-up and then a sudden disappointing ending with no resolution. And as a quote-unquote storyteller, I don't want to live my life knowing that I blue-balled a couple hundred people who had been so supportive of me for the past year. So in summary, the task I completed was essentially irrelevant in the grand scheme of the overall account and the overall story of the account. The task was completed so far into the account where rebuilding on a new one was considered inconceivable. And lastly, it appears that I was basically the only one holding myself to such a strict standard, and the majority of you just want to keep watching an interesting Ironman account and don't care that I had one small slip-up. Taking all that into stock, I made the decision to continue playing the No Achievement Diary Tasks Ironman account, at least until I hopefully finish Song of the Elves. For my own peace of mind and to ensure that the completed task truly was not necessary, I'll be throwing all of the mahogany planks I made into a volcano, and instead I'll just use my butler to make them for me, which is what I should have done to begin with. I hope this seems fair and not too much of a cop-out. If you strongly disagree, feel free to leave a comment and then tell me that I'm a coward and I'm cheating and whatever. I mean, comments help the YouTube algorithms, so yeah. I already did have one task risk from the Desert Lizard, so it's not like I was working with a perfectly pure 0 out of 492 account anyways, so I think this, as much as this sucks, I don't think it really ultimately changes that much about the account going forward. I really did appreciate everyone who reached out to encourage me to keep playing and saying that they'd be disappointed if the series ended. That really did mean a lot to me, and it definitely pushed me in the direction of not totally nuking the account. I think if something like this would have happened 6 months ago, even 3 months ago, I think, I would have just 100% just been done, because I think I don't think I would have had as many people telling me that they wanted me to keep making videos. So it really does mean a lot to me, and I really do thank you all. I should have a new episode out, which will be the actual season 3 premiere sometime in March. And oh yeah, you want to know what I was even making those planks for? I was too depressed / embarrassed to mention it in the last video, but all I needed those for was upgrading my pet house in the menagerie so I could store more cats in my house. Literally just a goofy cosmetic thing I was doing, because I happened to be raising a kitten and I realized that I couldn't store it in the pet house I already had. So I thought, I might as well just go upgrade to the mahogany one. Was it worth it? Hell yeah, look at all these fucking cats. This is awesome. I do the same thing tomorrow.